The echo of what if, understanding the worry trap. We all know the question. It starts quietly in the back of our minds. What if? Sometimes this question is a useful partner. It helps us think ahead. It helps us prepare for the future. It allows us to consider possibilities. It allows us to make careful plans. But often, this simple question can become something more. It can grow into a long chain of anxious thoughts. One what if connects to another, and another. Soon, our minds are not just planning. They are filled with difficult, imagined futures that feel very real and very close. This is the what if trap. It is a cycle of thinking that pulls us out of the present moment. The brain's old alarm system. Why we worry. Worry is a normal and natural part of the human experience. It is fundamentally connected to our brain's basic function. To keep us safe, think back to our earliest ancestors. Their world had immediate, real dangers. A rustle in the bushes could mean a predator. Imagine, what if that's a lion? This internal alarm prepared the body to fight, flee, freeze. It kept people alive where threats were constant. Today, many of us live in physically safer environments, yet our brains still carry that ancient alarm. The wiring hasn't changed much. The brain still sends out old danger alerts triggered by modern stressors. A difficult email from a boss, an upcoming exam, a conflict with a loved one. These alarms show up as what if thoughts. They feel urgent and true. Your brain often can't tell real from imagined threat. It just reacts. A simple pause is the power of noticing and naming. The first step in escaping the what if trap is beautifully simple. It does not require you to fight the thought or push it away. Instead, you just have to pause and notice it. Mentally step back and observe the thought like a cloud passing in the sky. This act of noticing creates a small but significant separation between you and the worry. It is the beginning of taking back control of your attention. After you notice the thought, the next action is to name it. Give it a label. Try, I'm having the thought that I might fail my presentation. Or, this is a worry thought. This technique from mindfulness and cognitive therapy is called labeling. Naming the thought defines it as a mental event, not an inevitable fact. It interrupts the automatic spiral of worry. You introduce conscious awareness into an unconscious process. Instead of being swept away, you stand on the bank and watch thoughts pass. I see this thought, I acknowledge it, but I choose where my focus goes next. Once you have noticed and named your worry, bring your attention back to now. Worry lives in the future. Anchor yourself in the present. Grounding pulls your focus from stories to the physical world. Use the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. Name 5 things you can see. 1. A plant. 2. A lamp. 3. A book. 4. A window. 5. A mug. Notice color, shape and texture. 4 things you can feel. Your clothes, the chair, a cool surface, the floor. 3 sounds. A hum, distant traffic and birds or conversation. 2 smells. Your drink, fresh air or a plant. 1 thing you can taste or 1 deep breath. When we worry, breathing becomes fast and shallow. Try the 4-2-6 breath. Inhale 4, hold 2, exhale 6. Repeat 3 or 4 times for an immediate effect. After grounding and calming your body, you're ready to address the worry. The third step is to check the thought and choose a productive action. Move from passive worrying to active problem solving. First, is this thought a fact or is it a worry? If it's a worry, a story about a possible future, you ask, is there anything I can do about this right now? For a deadline, open the document and write just one sentence. For a conversation, jot down one point you want to make. If it's outside your control or not actionable now, let it go for now. Use a worry box. Schedule worry time. I will worry about this tomorrow at 5 p.m. for 10 minutes. Scheduling gives it a place and frees your mind to focus on the present. Next sort, act now, plan for later, or let go. One small action builds momentum. You shift from fear to choice, building self-trust and resilience. The what if trap can feel immense and overwhelming, like a dense fog that is impossible to see through. But it's a pattern of thought, and patterns can be changed. The 3-step routine offers a clear path out of the fog. Notice and name, ground and breathe. Check and choose. Not magic, but reliable tools to return you to the present. Start small. Practice consistently. Begin your morning with a minute of 4-6 breathing. As your coffee brews, ground your senses. Notice the smell, the warmth, and the present moment. Be gentle. Begin again without judgment. If worry overwhelms daily life, seek professional support. Reaching out is strength. For many everyday worries, small steps make a profound difference. Start today. Try one step. You can move from fear to choice and escape the what if trap.